Hello friends, by this video as a supervisor you are going to know how you are going to analysis, approved or reject the data submitted by the emulator. For that, first thing we need a username and password. Username and password is provided by your senior officers from where you are going to get your username and password. First of all, you need to just enter the username and password. In case you have forgotten the password, click on forget password. At time of your ID is created, one mobile number is linked with that ID. So once you click on forget password, you need to first verify your mobile number by OTP that you are the right person who are changing the password and it's not been misused by anyone else. So you need to enter the OTP, then you are able to access the forget password. Now click on login to login. You can say it as a home page or dashboard. It's tell you the current status, what you need to perform the action, what actions you have performed. You can say here you get the all the analysis of your work. First of all, we are able to see it here is the total villages, how many villages I am allocated to work with. Then submitted, emulator has submitted me how much data is need to be look after me, approved or reject actions need to be performed, how many data are submitted by the emulator I have approved. You can view it here. Some data need to modified with some fields that are incorrect, that we called it here as a partially rejected. That data you can also view. Resubmit, after correcting a data, if any data is partially incorrected, then emulator make the correction and resubmit it to you. That data you can get it from here. Rejected by the supervisor, in some cases that I have rejected the whole data is wrong, the information is not corrected, I have reject. You can view it here. After my approval as a supervisor, now the DNO need to approve the data. DNO means the district nodal officers. Once the data is approved by the district nodal officer, you can see it here. So now we are going with the first step, total villages. I'm going to make you know how to just you can view the whole villages. First of all, once I click on total villages to view how many villages I am allocated to work with and what are their current status. State is by default selected by the ID for which state I am allocated to work. Then I need to select the district and then tehsil. Suppose I am allocated to work with more than one district, so I am having a two district option. I need to select it out one, for which I am going to currently view. Okay, as you can see, here comes the list of villages and search keyword. I want to search with the help of name. I can filter it out from here. Submit, and I can view the status here, and also if I want to clean, the whole data will come across. What is the current status and action need by me? If I have rejected, then what action I need to do and what are there. So simply I said so approved by the supervisor, I can take the actions on that. Okay, first of all, this is one thing. So I want to take an action of submitted data. I have just come across submitted data. Okay, this information is filled under which village, which tehsil district the data is submitted. I get it. I click on save. 3 villages data is submitted for me. You can see the list is filtered out on basis of submitted. Okay, now I need to perform the action. I have clicked on action. Now I can see the number of household are there, stray animals. I can view the data. I can approve or reject the data one by one, or I can just make view all the data at once, like a select all options and then make it all approved, or partially reject means any information is missing, you need to just fill it, or any incorrect information. First we go with the household. Click on household. Okay, there is a 3 data submitted. I can simply tap on the arrow and view. Now I get see the important informations and then I can view. I clicked on view. Okay, this is information. Okay, I have just view what details they have filled. I clicked on next. Okay, this is whole detail. Now I get to approve or reject the individual data. I said okay, data is not appropriate, I have rejected, and I need to enter the remark, details are incorrected. Okay, and I proceeded. So in the emulator it will be shows as rejected. They need to fill it again. Okay, view the remark or view again. I go on view. Next, if I found this data is correct, by mistake I have just make it rejected, I can approved. So likewise this, the data can be approved or reject. And at once, and then I need to check the stray animals. So there is nothing, as stray animals are entered in this village. I can partially reject the data also. I have to click on partially reject. Then again I need to enter and details are incorrect. Some details are incorrect, like livestock details are incorrect. Okay, I just have to enter the message whatever it will be and clicked on proceed. So data is partially rejected for that village, and if we need to accept, then we can. Now the partially rejected data will go here. You can see the partially rejected data will be increased. Now click view it, partially detailed. Okay, it's a rejected. I can see it is approved by the supervisor, and now I need to partially reject, reason again, and star. So likewise this, the work is going to happen. You can see, you can accept. Likewise DNO has approved the some data. Okay, this is approved by DNO. I can view that this is the data. This is filled by the data by the emulator. I can see the portrait count. Okay, the data is filled successfully, so I can view it. So likewise that, as in supervisor, you need to work simply. Just if you are not comfortable with the language in working this, you can change the language, like any one of them you can select. In case of reset password you want, you can go and log out it also. So it's a simple thing. We have submitted data is 2 now. I have clicked on submitted. Okay, here is a stray animals also. Let's do it. Okay, this data is submitted as a Sham Das. I have the number of animals, the whole form. I can see what he has. It is a post total also. Details are filled. Then I click on new next. I can view the animal details also by clicking on view. I clicked okay, all the details are okay, fine. Then a portrait form details. Okay, I can view them. Okay, it's a good thing. Data is correct. I have clicked on next. Then I have clicked on approved. Now the data is approved by the supervisor. Here the status is also changed. I can view the data. Now also, if by mistake I have committed any mistake, I can make it correct. And I can say approved. Data is approved for this village. I said yes. Now the data is approved for this village. As you can work like this, you can work. So likewise this, you can work as a supervisor.